What's happening, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at you with another video today. And before we get started, I gotta say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I'll definitely be sure to reach back to you with a response. So as you can see from the looks of the title on the screen, today I put together a very special build in which I'm calling the potential NBA 2K25 3-level threat. Now I'm going to be showing y'all everything when it comes to NBA 2K25 badges, news, requirements, all of that. And with this build that you're going to be seeing today, this can be a template considered for a small forward in NBA 2K25. Now we've gotten a lot of news, especially when it comes towards badges, new parks, new city. I'm really excited for what the year does hold in store for us. So look, before we get any further, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of today's build. So the first thing you want to do is put this build under the small forward position. Once we get into the height, let's go with 6'7", and then for that weight, I'm going to put this up to 220. Now, when it comes towards the wingspan, we're going to go with 6'8", and this is exactly what you should be looking like moving forward for today's build. Now, I promise you at the end, once we max this build out completely, I'm going to go into detail with every single badge, requirement, animations, and the numbers you need to hit in order to hit certain tiers. So look, I just want to say once again, if you have any type of recommendations, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. Now, when it comes towards this first area on the close shot, put this up to a 67. Now, getting into that driving layup, I'm going to go with an 85. As when it comes towards that driving dunk, put this to an 87. And then this is pretty much what we will be looking like on the finishing side of the ball. Now, once it comes towards the shooting, let's go with a 97 for that mid-range shot. Getting into the three-pointer, I'm going to go with an 85. And then as you can see with that free throw, put this up to a 72. And this is going to be set in stone for the rest of the build. Now, when it comes towards the pass accuracy, put this up to a 50. Once we get into the ball handle, I'm going to go with an 80. And then for the actual speed with ball, let's go with a 50 here as well. And I'm telling you, for the offensive side, I think this is a pretty nice build. Now, when it comes towards that defensive end, we don't know too much on badges just yet. But let's go ahead and put that interior defense all the way up to a 75. Once we get into the perimeter, I'm going to go with an 80. As we get to that steal, let's go with a 75 here. And then for the actual block, I'm going to put this to a 61. Now, when it comes towards the rebounding, this is really optional. Go with a 50 for the defensive. But look, we're going to get more attribute points to work with in NBA 2K25, so something that you really need to take into account. Now, when it comes towards the physicals, go ahead and put that speed up to a 71. We're going to leave the acceleration at a 60. When it comes towards that strength, let's go with a 93. As for that vertical, let's go with a 75. And to wrap everything up, put the rest into the stamina for a 92. Now let's get into the breakdown of the list of badges that I got for y'all. Now when it comes towards the first one, handles for days, all you need is an 81 on the ball handle to get this at a silver tier. Now if you add one cap breaker, that's going to allow you to get just that. When it comes towards ankle assassin, all you need is a 75 ball handle. We got an 80. Now when it comes towards layup mixer, all you need is an 85 when it comes towards that driving layup. I think this is going to be perfect. Getting into the next area for bronze posterizer, 55 strength, we already got that. 70 driving layup or a 68 close shot. I think this build is a huge W all around. Now when it comes towards float game, we can get this on the silver tier, coming in at a 78 to 85 rating when it comes towards that driving layup. Now same thing can be said when it comes towards the close shot. I think these two are intertwined. When it comes towards posterizer, you need a 73 driving dunk with a 65 vertical. We got a 75 here. I think potentially we can get contact dunks on this build. Let me know what you think down below. Now when it comes towards aerial wizard, you need an 87 when it comes towards your driving dunk, also an 85 driving layup or a 75 vertical. We got both of these numbers matched up perfectly. Now for physical finisher, you need a 60 strength, also a 70 driving layup, and we get this badge as well on the bronze tier. Now for the next off-ball pass, getting into the defensive end, you need a 73 to get this on the bronze tier. As for challenger, to get it on bronze, we need the same exact rating. We can get silver interceptor with this rating being up to a 73. We got a 75. And then for clamps, you need a 73 perimeter defense with a 71 speed. I'm telling you, this build is pretty well equipped, especially considering we're going to get more badges to work with in NBA 2K25. Now, when it comes towards glove, you need a 71 steal, get this on the bronze tier. Same thing when it comes towards pick dodger, you need a 73 perimeter defense to get this on the bronze tier. As for shifty shooter, you need anywhere from a 75 to an 82 for your shooting. Now, we got that both for the mid-range and three-pointer. And then for set shot specialist, you need a 75 to 82 at least on the three-pointer. Now, for limitless range, we can get this on the bronze tier. We got an 85, and that's going to be the minimum threshold to get it on the bronze tier. Now, for the final badge that we actually do unlock, you need an 85 when it comes towards the shooting, and that's going to allow you to get silver Deadeye. Now, I know a lot of the badges are going to change when it comes towards NBA 2K25. We don't have too much info based off what we have been told, but I'm telling you, with Community Day right around the corner, I think we're going to have a whole lot more info this weekend. So look, I just want to say thank every one of you for your support. If you have any type of questions, feel free to leave them down below. Now look, when it comes towards this build, I gathered all of the information when it comes towards 2K devs, the team. So every little piece of info that they've given us based on badges and takeovers, I put it together in my own little spreadsheet, especially with the help of 2K Labs. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great 2K and NBA 2K25. Now look, if you're a content creator, there is no better time to show your face. I just want to say thank y'all so much for the support. Now from here, let's go ahead and make sure that everybody made the build correctly. We should be able to get these 3 different comparisons, and together we have created what I'm calling the NBA 2K25 potential 3-level threat. Now, if you had everything up when it comes towards getting extra badges, animations, attributes, I think we have a whole lot of potential to look forward to on today's build. Not only do I think this is going to be a great offensive build, I think it's a really great two-way as well. Now, I want to know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you have any type of questions, recommendations, feel free to let me know. Now look, going into NBA 2K25, if anybody needs to hear this, I'm telling y'all, put your face out there, and I promise you it's only going to help you out in the long run. This is going to be the way that y'all are going to be seeing me from now on. So I just want to say thank you for all the love and support. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.